How does a young, explosive forward go from being a franchise gem to trade bait practically overnight? And more importantly, why does it feel like the Warriors are about to give up on Jonathan Kuminga before he even fully blooms? Golden State fans, NBA lovers, and curious viewers, buckle in. Because today's story is not just about basketball. It's about ambition, mismanagement, injury setbacks, and maybe, just maybe, a massive mistake in the making. Let's dive into the latest development that could change the entire landscape of this offseason, and maybe even the future of the Brooklyn Nets. The Golden State Warriors were this close to recapturing their championship magic. After acquiring Jimmy Butler at the trade deadline, pairing him with Steph Curry and Draymond Green, the Warriors looked, for a brief moment, like they had rewound the clock. There was real hope, real firepower, and a sense that another title run wasn't just a dream, but a possibility. But then, reality hit hard. Steph Curry went down in Game 1 of the second round against the Timberwolves, and just like that, the engine sputtered. Golden State collapsed in 5 games, and with that loss came a brutal offseason full of questions. And none bigger than this. What will happen with Jonathan Kaminga? Let's rewind for a moment. Jonathan Kaminga, just 21 years old, bursting with potential, athletically gifted, defensively versatile, a player who, at times, looked like the future of the franchise. But then, down the stretch this season, something shifted. He fell out of the rotation. He wasn't finishing games. He wasn't trusted. Now, with his contract situation looming, Kuminga is a restricted free agent. The writing may already be on the wall. And according to multiple reports, including a new piece from Bleacher Report's Greg Swartz, teams are circling like sharks. One team in particular, the Brooklyn Nets. Now, we've heard whispers before. Brooklyn has had their eyes on Kuminga for quite some time. But this offseason, this could be the moment they strike. Swartz calls him a dream trade target for the Nets, and honestly, it makes perfect sense. Brooklyn is in that weird purgatory space, not quite rebuilding, but not really contending either. They need talent. They need upside. They need someone like Kaminga. And here's the thing, the Nets have the flexibility to make it happen, whether through a sign-and trade or just making an aggressive offer the Warriors won't match. Brooklyn has a path to make Kaminga a net. And if they do, he's immediately in their rotation. He gets the minutes, the touches, the developmental freedom that, let's face it, Golden State hasn't always given him. Now, let's talk about what the Warriors are risking here. Yes, they're trying to keep their aging core together for one last title push. Yes, they want to maximize whatever time Steph Curry has left. But in doing so, are they about to let go of the most promising young piece they've had since drafting Steph himself? Kuminga's stats may not jump off the page, but when he plays with confidence, with rhythm, you see it. The athleticism, the potential two-way dominance, the flashes of brilliance. Letting him go, especially if he blossoms somewhere else, could haunt Golden State for years. And don't forget, it's not just Brooklyn that's interested. Once the word gets out that Kuminga's available, expect a full-blown bidding war. Teams with cap space and a vision for the future will be lining up. And if that happens, will the Warriors end up losing him for less than he's worth? Let's zoom out. This isn't just a story about one trade, one player, or one team. It's about vision, direction, identity. Golden State is at a crossroads. On one hand, they want to give Steph one last shot at glory. On the other, they have to prepare for life after him. You can't do both if you're not careful. And pushing out Kaminga, without giving him the proper opportunity to grow, might be the exact type of decision that costs franchises decades of relevance. Meanwhile, Brooklyn has a chance to flip the narrative. A team that was built around KD, Kyrie, and Harden now has a chance to start fresh with young talent, patience, and a real development plan. Adding Kaminga would be a bold, forward-thinking move. And frankly, it's exactly what they need. So here we are, Jonathan Kaminga, the forgotten warrior or the future star of another franchise. Will Golden State double down on the present, risking the future? Or will they find a way to balance both? And if Kuminga lands in Brooklyn or anywhere else, will we all be looking back at this summer as the moment everything changed? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear. Someone's about to make a bold move, and someone's going to regret it. What do you think? Should the Warriors give Kuminga another chance, or is it time to move on? And if you're a Nets fan, is this the type of player you want to build around? Let me know what you think in the comments. I read every single one. And if you enjoyed this exclusive breakdown, do me a favor. Drop a like to support the channel and hit that comment section with your hottest trade predictions. I want to hear them all. See you in the next one.